Hey everybody, good morning. Um, 29th of November, if I got that correctly. 11:09. Start with, I'm going to bring up a picture on my phone. I'm hoping it shows up good, which my camera is supposed to be an HD camera. Alright, let me get to it. Alright. Hopefully this will show up. Okay, y'all. Okay. Alright. I think for all of us out here, you might want to go check that out. I believe it gives reference to Q in the post about the White Rabbit. This tunnel goes to several Hollywood houses. And one of them happened to be one of my favorite actors, I hate to say it, Jack Nicholson. You Can't Handle the Truth. Yeah, I don't believe that was a line that he put in that movie that made him so famous. I believe he was telling the truth on that one, so it made it real easy for him to remember it and make it a strong statement. But people can say whatever they want to say, do as they want. Okay, this right here, people, will be gone soon off of my computer. Okay, everybody, if you want to go download Windows 10, here. Right there is the activation key, certified authentication key. Okay. For me, this is a war against Windows 10. I know a lot of people have it and don't have no issues with it until you start digging in it and seeing what they're doing to you. You probably never will have no issue, because to hide something in plain sight is hidden, period. Okay? Run into under temp files, percent mark, TEMP, percent mark, go there, look up LWS debug out. It was a text document, a notepad. It's under the security. It's even in my group status. Don't know if I got rid of it or not. Done some things, different configuring. Still having issues up and down on my computer. Don't know for sure. But for me, I tried to go look it up. I got out of Google's Gulag. Okay. A lot of things that people Google, they're not getting the full information of. If y'all don't understand, I can't help it. Y'all got to go see for yourself. Got around Google's Gulag. Made it on Firefox. Looked it up. It's a backdoor for Windows, Google, or anybody else that wants to get into your computer. Apparently, I'm more effective than I ever realized. My dumb ass. My country dumb ass. Okay? Because these people has been messing with me ever since I downloaded Windows 10. Thinking it was hardware. I'm still going to go through the process of, I bought myself a tester for my power supplies. I'm going to go through the process and find out. I'm going to troubleshoot every piece of hardware that I got. Okay? But what I found this morning and seen how it was acting, looked it up on a forum. I'll just say that the forum wasn't probably all that kosher to go to. If you're scared of hacker sites, I don't know what to tell you, but I went and looked, and it is a backdoor. It was right on a notepad. I understand what it is. It ain't really a virus. It just gives them a door into my life and my computer. Y'all don't have to believe it. That's up to y'all. Okay. The Q post, White Rabbit. Okay. when this individual, James Munder, I think that's how his last name said is Munder. I think everybody ought to go watch this. I also found lock files on my webcam and my temporary files. Now, why would I have lock files? I'm the administrator. I'm the one who put the software on here. I'm the one using and accessing my camera. Why would there be lock files? As soon as I plugged my camera back in, blue screen of Windows bullshit death popped up and my computer cut off. It took 3 times to get it back on. This morning earlier when I found that file, that LWS debug out, as soon as I found it and started trying to access it, my computer cut off. It took me 48 times to turn my computer back on. Y'all believe if you want. Like I said, it's just kind of shocking to me that somehow or another these 3-letter mobs thinks I'm somebody of great importance. The Korea missile shit, Trump knows it, and a lot of us understand it too. You're going through Trump trying to cut the head off the snake of the CIA. They need to be shut the hell down. They need to be disbanded. They need to be found, hung by their feet, done whatever needs to be done so this shit stops. Forgive my language. Forgive my approach to this morning. It pissed me off when I finally found out that what's been going on, and it's probably going on. If anybody's running Windows 10, and I highly go look for yourself. Okay? LWSDEBUGOUT. It's in temporary. Go look for yourself. You can unplug it from the internet, and it's still gathering information. It got up to 703 when I finally got it to stop. Kilobytes. Every avenue I was turning, it was trying to keep me from stopping it. That's not good. The Google Gulag tells you that it's an important feature for Windows 10. Yeah, it is an important feature for Windows 10 for them to collect more information. This is just my opinion. Just like I've said, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Okay? Not trying to spread no fake news or anything. Also, another individual, I think it's High Impact. You need to go check him out. Anybody that knows how to get a hold of these seeds needs to go ahead and get a hold of them. It's called Kratom. We have the FDA, the feds trying to get access so we can't get this, okay? My understanding, the Kratom works like a narcotic in a manner to where you don't really catch the buzz from it, and it don't have no highly addictive properties in it other than it kills pain. Okay? Kratom. Kratom. If anybody can get a hold of it, I'd get a hold of the seeds as soon as you can, because you might want to start trying to grow it on your property or see what it's going to take to grow it in your house. Okay. Mr. Moore, I apologize 100%, brother. I felt, I don't know, I felt like that I couldn't help, and I can't help, okay? Especially when it comes to your children and your vaccine. And yes, sometimes it is a one-man fight. And this is just, I hope, is an encouragement a little bit. I do know, I looked it up, sometime back for my fiance's daughter in Virginia. They was running their mouth about her kids getting vaccines and this, that, and the other. There is loopholes in these laws, okay? They always have to somewhat create a way out, okay? A solution for the individual. That's all I can tell you on that behalf. I do know that they do exist 99% of the time. I know there's a small percentage. Also, like I said, man, that's, I just wished I could have been there in your corner, and I couldn't. I understood where you was coming from. I don't have no children of my own. But man, if I did, I'd probably be in your shoes, but I'd have probably done been in jail. You've got more resolve and not dotting that doctor between the eyes than I would have. And I don't have the background as any kind of real substantial individual as a lawyer. My ass would have been stupid, straight up. But anyway, I'm hoping that you can get these things resolved. I'm just trying to give you another avenue, maybe another place to look at. I'm pretty sure in your area, there's probably tons of parents that's having to deal with this too, and activist groups that may be able to lead you to the right people. One avenue to another. One door opens another door, or a window, or mention of a name. Other than that, I seen one case, and I can't remember where I seen it. There's another father and mother. They went and filed cease and desist orders, okay, on the hospital and the Protection Child Agency, whatever, CPS or whatever the heck it's called, depending on the state, locality, welfare system, okay. That seemed to slow their progression down a whole lot. Also, they put, oh Lord, some kind of restraining order on the office, or they was not allowed within so many hundreds of yards or feet from them. It slowed them way down. These individuals eventually, I say this, eventually had to pack their bags and move to another state. I lost contact with the video and everything, but I remember watching and seeing and hearing and understanding what was going on. But like I said, the main warning of all this morning, I think it should be everybody needs to go look at this James Munder, the Playboy thing. I think it links back to the Q post where he's talking about the rabbit. The Playboy Mansion, I do believe, is and was and probably still trying to be a CIA blackmail scheme. This is how they kept the presidents. If you go back in history, you can see how many people have visited the Playboy Mansion. The dignitaries, the senators, who in the hell would know they was even there if they got 4 or 5 different ways into the mansion? Okay? But this is how they keep blackmailing these people. The CIA is doing it. This is just my opinion again, like an asshole. But I hope I can get this out and have everybody have an understanding of what's going on. The rabbit hole, like I said, has a tunnel. Not making fun of it, it's just, it blows me away. And what sucks is I've been watching Jack Nicholson my whole life. And I've always enjoyed his movies. He's always just been that type of actor that I don't know, I guess I liked what he done, okay? All different types of movies. But from here on out, I don't care what he puts out or what's going on with Hollywood and this, that, and the other. I'm looking for other alternative means of movie entertainment. I got to start changing my own mind. That's the only perception that we all got in this. And we all only got one thing on this earth, and that's our word. 2 is the only changing this world is changing ourselves. Once we start doing that, the power no longer has the grasp that it used to. Love and peace to all y'all. I hope this gets to go out. I'm really wondering. I'm still having issues on my computer. Like I said, I plugged in the cam. Wasn't on the internet. As soon as I plugged it in, it went blue screen. Windows, y'all suck. Period. And I don't know how much better Mac's going to be, but I feel like I've got more of a chance for them not to mess with me. Also, when everything gets done and up to where I need it, I am putting extra firewall security and encrypted codes. I'm looking at some of the McAfee stuff that he's got out. I will have military style encryption on my routers. Okay. It's sad, man. Like I said, apparently I must be more thorough or something about me that make this happen to my computer. Okay. Make this to keep from me having a say-so. Project Veritas is another one y'all need to go check out. James O'Keefe has taken these son of a bitches down by their balls, okay? What I mean is, every one of them is getting caught in lies. Every one of them, it shows that these people are not journalists, okay? They're made up most of the time stories on a rag that's got a name for itself. That's all it is. It ain't no more different. You get more truth out of the Inquirer or the Star. Okay, they've been right more times than the Washington Post or the New York Times or any of these other owned and run cabal newspapers or news outlets. And one of their famous reporters just got fired. I knew about this 2 or 3 days ago. There was an individual put out a video, and I was trying to get it out to everybody too. Then supposedly the CIA Langley thing did happen, okay, supposedly, okay, and was also said in this video that this week they're going after the news reporters. And this morning I get up and find out that one guy done got fired for some kind of sexual content. Matt Lauer. It should be Matt Lauer. These people is going to be sought after too. I see it coming down. I'm standing on top of the ground looking at about 7 different rabbit holes right now, trying to figure out how they can merge from myself, okay? We all got to seek out our truth, okay, and have an understanding. When we do find it, quit being buffaloed and lied to about what the illusion of life is. We all have to live our life. We all have to move forward in this world. Somehow or another, they've separated every damn one of us, but at the same time, they want to keep us linked. Also, I was looking at this morning, and I've mentioned it, I think, a couple times before in some other videos. Has anybody ever looked into the numerology of number 3? Okay, I don't know what. They may even have some deeper esoteric meaning. But has anybody ever known or just paid attention to, let's look at the FBI, or let's look at the Central Intelligence Agency, or let's look at national, the NSA. Have you ever noticed that every one of these agencies have 3 letters in them, and they always use them prominently? They don't hardly ever write out the actual name of the so-called association with the people. It's always a 3-letter thing. What does this 3 mean? Does anybody have a clue? I believe somehow or another in their demonic Satanism type / fantasy land that they're running around in has some kind of significant meaning. I understand that it could be a blasphemy, I guess I'm saying that right, against God, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, the 3 Trinity. It could be some kind of reference to that. I don't know. But if anybody has a clue, just send me a comment or whatever. I hope I get it, because I feel like a lot of this stuff too is not getting to me, and I feel like a lot of things I'm not getting to people. Anyway, y'all have a good day. God bless. And like I said, Windows 10, as soon as I get my Mac and get things straightened out and back on, I'm going to try to make it my own war with you, okay? To at least once a week put out a video on how bad Windows 10 sucks. Peace, love y'all. just keep getting on, people. We can't let them defeat us in these beings. All right, take it easy.